All right, let's talk quick about in-ear mixers. Okay, so find a spot where we don't have glare. These are our LiveMix consoles. There are 24 different channels on here, so you have banks of 12, you have 1 to 12, 13 to 24. We can customize these. So part of what I do every week is I set up vocalists, so there's names in here. So we'll go on the second page, show. You can see we've got Amanda, Danny, Tate, Steph. Okay. So to rename these, we just press and hold. So I'm going to change Steph. Press and hold. I'm going to change it to Colton. So on Steph now, I can press and hold. I can delete that out. Oops. Delete. Colton. And when I hit done, it's going to update that channel. So 19 is now Colton. And you're going to see that that follows through on all the consoles. So if you make a change on one, it goes to all. To load mixes, so I'm going to load Colton's mix into IEM4. So I'm on the right side. So I hit the red button. I see the background's red to match the red side. Go mix tools. And then here, so load save, Stephanie's mix is on here. If I press and hold, it's going to save that mix. So I'm just going to save it so that it's ready to go for her next time. Tap here. I'm going to find Colton's name on 3, load. And now it's going to say loaded mix Colton. Okay. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be Brooke over here. So I'm going to go mix tools, save Tate's, load. I said Brooke. There she is on 12, load. And this may seem trivial to a little bit, right? We're going the extra mile to help out musicians, but there's another hidden benefit too. Once this is all named, so I'll walk the stage and I'll load everybody's individual mix of their stations. Because now to make sure that our wireless packs are working correctly, we need to do one more step. So I'm going to go into global configuration and this DA816 soft route. You don't need to worry about what that is. It's the name of the rack in the back. But when we click on that, it's going to pull up all 8 of our in-ear mixes or in-ear packs. So this is going to say pack 1 is attached to Amanda, 2 Danny, 3 Brooke, 4 Colton, 5 Colton. So we renamed IEM3 to Brooke and IEM4 to Colton. So those names we can see, oh yep, pack 3 is his, pack 3 is hers, pack 4 is his. Down here is where it's a little confusing. There's a second Colton, but it's really what this first numbered letter is, 12B. So it's the 12th port, the B side. This is the second port A side, which is this unit down here. Okay, and we can go into mix tools and it'll show, nope, it's actually Michelle. So last week Colton was over there. So if we went over there, let me take a walk. So here we go. Mix tools, Colton, port 2A. So that's going to be the 2A Colton that we found before. But let's save this. And I think this is going to be, I think it's Elijah this week. Okay, load. Now when we go back to global configuration, soft route, now Elijah has been assigned to pack 5. So this is where it might change week to week. If we have 5 vocalists, they're going to get priority on the in-ears. But if we have spare packs, that's how we can kind of change them around. Another quick thing on these mixers, if they're, so to get audio to them is set up at the soundboard. So if we had an instrument, like right now this is violin, 12 is kind of my specialty instrument channel, so I tend to move that around. So let's say that we were doing flute, press and hold, rename, press and hold on violin, rename, we're going to call this flute. Okay, done. From the soundboard back there, we'd have the engineer go into the direct out on the flute channel, assign that to Dante 12. That's all we need to do. Something that has caused confusion in the past is groupings. So when we touch some channels like electric guitar, they're pairing left and right automatically. And in this case, we can see that piano and pads are tied automatically. So when we select that and we change the volume, they change together. We can't independently control them. And sometimes that's what we want. Like crowd mics, we want to turn those up and down together, but not here. So simple way to change it. It's the easiest way I've found to change it is to simply press the Me knob. And you can see it says push for group setup. So this is a group. So by default, it goes to the group Me setup, this is the Me knob. So if you want to change what that does, so right now it's tied to Tate. Well, if Colton's playing acoustic guitar, that doesn't help him necessarily. So we can unselect that and go here and, I'm sorry, now I changed it to group 1. So I got to cycle through. Let's go back to Me. And we're going to set that Me to acoustic guitar. So if we just close out with the X, now when we turn that Me knob, it's just turning acoustic guitar up and down. So if we wanted to change what that button was assigned to, we just hit it once, Me setup, and that's what we do. But to change those groups where they're paired together, we're going to go under this Show Next Group. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, Stereo Pair. So this is what we're looking for, Stereo Pair Setup. So we have our drums, electric guitar 1, electric guitar 2. Let's go Show Next. And so we have our piano and pad. If we click on that, it undoes the link, and we're good to go. So we just hit the X, and now we go to the second page, and we can click piano and pad separately from each other. Easy enough. Now that is only on this one unit. If we were to go back to any other ones here, I didn't check this earlier, but let's see. Yep, pad is separated on this one. Not mixed tools. If you ever don't see the main menu, you always just click the X up here. Go here. Yep, those are split. So should be good to go. It's a lot of the basic stuff on here. You have the ability to pan by just pressing in that knob. But I'll be doing more training videos on these later, but that's the rough setup.